So to start off with, what were the results of last month? There's no voted results on Instagram, but the website did have these up already. So voted weirdest was the durian and cheese wafer roll. Second best was the fried noodle chips.
First best for me.
And then what was overall voted the best was the Choco Coconut Wafer, which, really?
We were strongly middling on that one, if I remember right.
That one wasn't that great, especially compared to just other things in that box. So, I don't know how that won. On to Greece.
Greece.
It's all Greek to me. Alright.
How long have you been waiting to say that?
I was just like, I'm just going to keep using it. Like, I'm going to find more ways to use it as we go on.
Toddy's Oregano Potato Chips. Taste the joy of Greek oregano. What better way to start off our adventure through Greece than with a bit of joy? But we're not talking about that happy feeling you get when you taste something good. What we mean is oregano. While it's unclear precisely where in the Mediterranean oregano originated, the word is definitively Greek and translates to joy of the mountain. What inspired the joyful name? Well, ancient Greeks believed that oregano was originally created by Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty, who grew it in her garden on Mount Olympus. Well, I'm here for that.
Very delicious.
That's a good chip right there.
Uh-huh.
It's no surprise that they'd equate the popular herb with a goddess of love, since they love to use it in just about everything. From tomato sauces, to meatballs, to fish dishes, the earthy herb. Earthy herb is the name of our new band.
Earthy herb.
Yeah. But it's spelled with an H for earthy, too.
Earthy herb.
Yeah. Earthy herb makes an appearance in a wide array of Greek foods. Start munching on these oregano dusted. Just a dusting. A little sprinkling. And start feeling that mountain of joy for yourself. You better enjoy it, or else.
I'm already calling it good.
This was so delicious, yeah.
That's a very good chip.
I would definitely want
Nice,
more
crisp,
of it.
tasty oregano flavor.
Oh, 10 out of 10 would chip again.
Good chip.
If you were having like that oregano and salt and pepper bread that you dip in the oil, but in a chip. Keep those away from me. I would eat those all day. So next up we have almond baklava. Greece's nutty take on the flaky classic.
I love baklava. I'm excited.
When exploring Greece, there are a few things you must, it's italicized, must do. See the Parthenon, soak up the sun on a white sand beach, and try baklava. Sorry, we don't make the rules, we just happily abide by them. So why is baklava a must? Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find a single Greek celebration, be it a wedding, holiday, dinner, birthday party, friend's birthday, friend's funeral, without a platter of the syrupy sweet front and center. And since our adventure together is clearly an event worth celebrating, we wanted to share our favorite almond-loaded baklava with you. It's gooey in there.
It like melted out of the plastic.
Oh no.
Oh.
Ooh, we're dripping. It's like something out of Alien.
I didn't really consider anything being like this ever, so I don't know how to eat this without just looking like an animal. So, we're filthy Americans.
Eat up, boys. None of this animal goes to waste.
I don't want the whole top layer.
There's layers like an onion or an ogre?
You can't do this to No!
Well, now no one eats the top layer.
Almonds.
No, this has the almonds. The top part fell off.
Okay.
You monster
It's
frisbee.
sandwiched in, anyways.
Ooh, there's a good, really satisfying crunch on
Or you
that.
can take the second.
How do you feel about me just like kind of round dogging this
Just
with my
hand
thumb?
feeding it to me. I'm gonna get the corner here. But it's an explosion of flavor. It's tougher than I would have wanted it to be. Like there's a real density there.
I've had baklava before because of her, but none of them have been this runny.
Yeah.
They're all very dry.
This one's got the
usually.
runs.
I've had a lot of baklava
This one's
in my time. This one is different. I really enjoyed it.
I'm enjoying the
I say it's
nuttiness.
good. I'm very upset that half of it fell in the trash can.
That's what trash cans are for. Presentation's a little off.
Good, but
Just
messy.
due to the nature of being shipped. I'm sure if we got that off the counter at the store, it would have been better.
No, I grabbed it. It felt weird, like in the packaging. I was like, "How is this cold?" But I guess it's just a feeling of the liquid running around in there.
Yep.
All right.
Next up.
Wait, what was your rating? Sorry.
That's a good.
I'm going okay.
Okay.
You're going okay?
And
Yeah.
you're doing good?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of texture in that, and I'm not.
It is a lot of
always-
different feelings.
It's flaky. It's a little crunchy. It's not quite breakfast. It's not quite lunch. but it comes with a slice of cantaloupe in the middle, and you get a good meal. Dark chocolate orange oat cookies. This is right up my alley. Dark chocolate and orange, those are two flavors that are perfect together.
Oh, that opens so nice.
Inspired by Greece's golden apples. In Greek mythology, there are many stories involving the Garden of Hesperides. From Hercules' challenge to steal a golden apple from the garden to Eris's famous Apple of Discord. There are many mentions of Hesperides' golden apples, but many modern versions claim they weren't apples at all, but oranges. Get your fruits right, legends. But while we're not saying you should compare the two, we do believe these tender oat cookies are tastier with their current citrusy flavor as opposed to an appley one. What do we think?
It tastes like orange chocolate that I've had before, and that's not one of my favorite flavor combos. So for me personally, it's just kind of
Crumbs all over me.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be crummy until I bit it.
Oh, this cookie and I are unstoppable.
Yeah,
I
like
love this.
Yeah.
I don't know how I lived without it, actually, and I'm going to eat the rest of it. But later. Pomegranate jelly candy. Tart, sweet, and delightfully soft. Be careful before eating this yum. You may end up in the underworld. Oh, because pomegranates. I get it. According to mythology, the goddess Persephone was forced to stay with her captor Hades for every pomegranate seed she ate. The story goes that the earth experiences winter while she's away and summer upon her return. While we promise not to whisk you away to the underworld, we hope that every bite of these juicy pomegranate jellies is encouragement enough to continue your Universal Yums adventure for even more seasons. Do you guys know the name of Persephone's mother? No? No dice? Demeter.
I couldn't easily D's nuts that name, so I got nothing.
I feel like I've had this before, but I can't think of where.
We've had a pomegranate jelly before, but the problem is I can't remember if we got this because it was like a holiday box or it was a Valentine's box that they threw something in. I don't know if it was this exact one though.
I'm having like a
really
religious experience with this. I'm so glad there's one more that I know about that you guys don't know about because I'm going to eat it. If
I don't eat it first.
If there was an 11, it would be an 11.
Okay, so we all
I like fruit jellies.
Yeah, me too.
And I like that they chose
Give
pomegranate.
me more of that gel. I don't even know if I can do the rest of the box. This episode brought to you by Majestic Rose Toffees. Ever wonder what a tree tastes like?
Sometimes.
Never? We can't be the only ones, but regardless, you're about to find out.
Oh, this is not what I thought it would look like.
I was saying majestic. It definitely says mastic.
I was wondering, I was like, majestic?
My bad. Mastic is a unique ingredient that comes from resin produced by mastic trees.
It smells...
Its flavor is similar to pine, but with a hint of something that's hard to put your finger on. So, are you ready to try something completely new and interesting?
Yes.
Pull out your phone and capture the experience. Explain the flavor as best you can, then tag us on your favorite social media platform. This is the Yums Reaction Challenge.
Okay, I had 3 different things pop in my head. Perfume, Grandma's house, McDonald's lettuce.
Burger King foot lettuce?
It could taste like McDonald's lettuce, but like with a very floral soapiness over it.
I can taste the McDonald's lettuce now. I understand what you mean.
It tastes like I just ripped the lettuce off a Big Mac and ate it with a rose.
You are
Yeah.
disparaging the name of Big Mac.
Do you get what I mean?
Don't listen to them. They're wrong.
You don't get that lettuce?
No.
Like that fast food lettuce taste?
I do.
You're insane.
It's a very strange experience, and I can't not taste that.
Yeah.
When I get stuff like this, I chew it with my tongue. I use my front teeth to break it down, but I won't use the teeth in the back because I know it's going to get stuck there.
The beginning tastes like McDonald's lettuce.
I mean, like
It's like grandma's soap.
I was going to say like soap.
Yeah.
But not like bitter like soap. It was sweet.
Despite this
But
awful
that
description,
floralness of it.
I'm going to say okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Because I kind of like it, even though I gave it the most disgusting description you could probably give something you're going to put in your mouth. So,
I'm going to go thumbs down.
just straight up.
Yeah, it's such a whiplash from being like taken to a different plane of existence with that pomegranate jelly to this. I'm not here for it.
It's like they got sent to the opposite end.
Yeah, if that last one took me to the underworld, this one took me to Olympus, and not in a good way.
I didn't eat it with my lips. Why does it feel like it's on my lips?
Because toffee leaves that residue.
I got lotion in my mouth. Is that?
Yeah,
do y'all
toffee's
feel
got
like
a little bit of a residue.
I feel like I have like lotion.
That was weird,
like
but
grandma lotion in my
I like that there's something that's strange in here.
Yeah.
I like variety.
What it actually reminds me of is because gin usually has like a pine flavor to it, especially lower shelf. But one time a friend gifted me like some floral infused, like more so than normal. It was like a lavender gin. Wasn't my favorite thing ever because it was like so flowery, and it reminded me a lot of that.
Oh,
like flowers and pine just now. I was like, oh, it's that thing that I didn't love in a drink. Water.
I've never watched it do this actually, because I've never had it in the fridge before.
Sweaty Skull.
I don't know why this makes me think of Homer Simpson.
Marge, my skull's sweating again. A flavor fit for royalty. Open this bag and you'll notice one thing, the scent of basil. Basil? Basil. Basil. That's likely what Alexander the Great noticed too when he found basil dotting his newly conquered territory back in 326 BCE. Forever ago. Soon after that, it was the hottest herb on the Greek elite. Some scholars believed it was only harvested by kings wielding golden scythes who used it to make perfume. That might explain why basil comes from the Greek basilikon, futon. Probably butchered that. Sorry, friends in Greece. There's a over the O. Maybe it's futon, meaning royal plant. You'll likely feel like royalty too once you take a bite. I'm here for my short kings.
I'm guessing it's the bread part of it, but after chewing it for a while, after I can get hit by the initial basilness of it, it reminded me of a chicken nugget.
Yeah, the breading and the seasonings in the breading.
Like a very specific, like, chicken nugget breading.
I don't taste it.
Yeah.
Maybe I need another one. Hold on.
Like the chicken nuggets that you would bake in the oven.
Yeah.
That kind of seasoning on the breading there is exactly that.
Which I actually really do like this, because I do like basil. That's actually one of the few things we have growing that hasn't died on its own. So that's pretty
cool. You should see that basil plant. It's a thing of beauty. Majesty, even.
Kind of
royalty.
It's in the way of our walkway.
It's in the way of the walkway.
I like this. It's very nice.
It's super good. I'm going to go with good.
Yeah, we're all good? We're all good? Perfect?
Yep.
Okay.
Everybody's smiling on that one. Serenata cream-filled croissant. Perfect for Greek Calatio. Hey Jim, you want to join Antifa? Breakfast is the most important meal of the day in the U.S. That's a lie from Big Sugar. But in Greece, it's pretty much non-existent, save for a cup of coffee. With a 9 p.m. dinner time, most Greeks don't feel the need for a big meal first thing in the morning. But even so, locals will still enjoy a late morning snack called Calatio. Calatio. That's where this flaky croissant filled with decadent creme comes in perfectly. If it means we get to have tasty treats. Am I feeling a little coconut in there?
I can taste what you mean.
Maybe it's not actually coconut, but there's a coconutty vibe for sure. The bread is so soft.
It is very soft for something that came out of a bag.
Croissant.
If it was just laid out on a table, you could have almost tricked me that it didn't come from one, except from just like a subtle taste to the actual bread part.
Yeah.
That taste package, I don't know how to explain that.
I'm gonna say okay though.
Only okay.
Yeah.
Really.
I'm gonna say good because I did enjoy it, but there is a weird bitterness to it, and that's I think what's making me think
imagine
like
we go somewhere and there's a whole like platter of these things. I'd be responsible for half of them.
I can still feel it.
Yeah,
on
a little bit of that creaminess gets on the fingers though. Eat it with a napkin. Don't be an animal. I know the word shortbread.
The candy lash.
Well, no, I was reading that right there. I wasn't talking about whatever you're reading.
I might want
Sahort bread, Corabides.
Oh, it's not even a thing. It's on this package.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Arabies.
Yep. A Mediterranean classic. If these cookies look familiar, good. Don't let it surprise you that things are familiar to you in this life. You've eaten food before, unless you're a baby. In which case, congratulations on being here with us. Hi, baby. Sugar-coated almond cookies are a common treat all across the Mediterranean, particularly in Turkey and Greece. But there's a subtle difference between Turkish kurabi and Greek kurabides.
So it is both?
No, they're spelled entirely different between the two languages.
Even more different spellings. Okay.
And that's their shape. They're shaped differently because you're a baby. You've never experienced shapes before. This one is a square. Okay. According to legend, when Ottoman Turks occupied Greece in the 15th century, These cookies had to be baked in a
Are
crescent
you
shape.
laughing?
Crescent shape is like the moon when it's a C, like that. C for crescent, baby. They had to be baked in a crescent shape to honor the Turkish flag. So you could say that digging into these round cookies is a delicious way of celebrating Greece's independence. I was about to make another Braveheart reference, but I did that the last one. So, what are you
You
doing?
don't like it? What are you doing?
I can't talk. It's too dry. It's just compounding in my mouth.
It's drying you out. You're about
like
to
I put
shrivel
cement
up
in my
like
mouth.
SpongeBob.
I could taste it good and all, but like, it's a way too big of a bite how powdery and dry this is.
This pie is dry. I
tastes-
said that last time too.
It tastes delicious though.
I have 4 references possible. They just keep bouncing around.
I feel like I just licked cement actually. Yeah, I took way too big of a bite.
You're not lining me up for success over here to be the third one.
I know it looks like we're vomiting into this, but like, I do not trust this thing out here. It's gonna get everywhere if I get it out of that packaging. I need some water after this. You did the same thing I did, didn't you?
Is this like the joke from Tall Girl where they're eating the powder pastries and he breathes it in and starts choking? Is that exactly it? Are you also a fan of Tall Girl?
I'm trying to finish eating.
But I want to talk about Tall Girl with you. I don't ever have anyone to talk to about it.
to me about it.
Especially not the sequel, Too Tall, Too Girl. Stop breathing it in. You're going to get the powder in your throat.
Look at how much remains in the package though.
It's
Go ahead, get your cookie.
like I'm Scarface over here.
This has been the longest thing to get through that wasn't a hard candy or really chewy gummy.
She's losing her mind.
I don't think the audience even knows we have pillows
Go
there.
watch Tall Girl on Netflix. But don't share your password.
That is illegal. You will be shot, sent straight to Guantanamo Bay.
This is a hard no for me.
You're not even going to finish it?
No.
Understandable.
I don't think I've ever taken this long to eat something before.
Did you take a big bite to start
The
with?
third bite, I did.
Here, pass that back. The
To
spew
start
bucket.
with, I took a small one. It
No.
is really dry.
That thing was so dry.
It's super dry. I like the flavor of it though.
Yeah, I really loved how it tasted. I thought it was really good.
You could not just casually eat one of these. You need
No, you need either water
you need
Or
a
a
bowl
bib.
attached to you. Not even just a bib. You need the one that has like the little bowl thing, like those
Yeah, like for a
Plastic
baby.
ones.
Because they're babies.
Yeah.
For this one,
kohlrabies.
Karabies babies.
It means 4 babies.
Yep, we know Greek. That was like eating a bowl of drywall.
I will say
Okay,
the
so-
feeling of eating that was idiastikos. That means disgusting. But it was gastikos. Tasty.
Okay, so
It's
I did not
tasty,
need
but
that
it
in
felt
my
awful.
life.
That's
And-
worse
I'm
than
gonna say
bad
good,
for me.
even though it was awful to eat. I did really like the taste of
Yeah,
it.
I really like the taste, but it was very hard to eat.
I don't even know if I can eat a regular shortbread again after that experience.
This just ruined all shortbread for you.
Yeah.
Why
I wish I could go back in time to when I was still riding the high from the pomegranate jelly.
Nothing here is burp worthy. Why am I burping?
Your body's rejecting the shortbread. Prickly pear! Oh boy. Laukomi. Laukomi. Greek candy inspired by cactus fruit. We know what you're thinking. Why am I still watching this video? Why do I keep coming back to these people?
Wait.
It's because you're in an abusive parasocial relationship. Okay, we are not your friends. We're just people on the other side of a screen. Go out and touch grass. And then touch this candy. Why is there Turkish delight in the Greek box? I was right about it being that thing that buck-toothed kid sacrificed his whole family and the whole of Narnia for.
Why are they obsessed with powder?
Well, both countries were once part of the Ottoman Empire, so they have a lot of cuisine in common. Turkish delight is the perfect example.
trash.
After spreading from Istanbul, it's not Constantinople, just in case, to Greece in the early 19th century, locals quickly adapted the recipe with their own regional ingredients. Take this yum. It tastes just like the fruit of the prickly pear cactus, like out of Jungle Book. A staple of the Aegean Islands. Another difference is the massive amount of powdered sugar. Massive. Emphasis on massive. Like we're about to make a mess. But we think that's part of the charm.
That is a lot of sugar. Like I've seen and had Turkish delight before. I never really processed the powdered sugar because I don't think it was. Because it wasn't very sweet. That is very much just caked in sugar.
Here's the deal. I don't like the texture on my fingers of powdered sugar. And we've had that twice in a row now. The negative energy is turning me off.
I like the taste of it. I don't like it becoming a gel in my mouth though. Feels a little weird.
I'm gonna say this is okay.
It does melt right away. This is not worth selling all of Narnia for.
Yeah.
That little kid's so freaking dumb. And I'm mad about it still, like 20 years later. Take that, C.S. Lewis.
Maybe the ones he had were better and more delicious.
I mean, they were made by a witch, so they
Yeah.
ought to have been better, but he didn't know they were going to be better.
Yeah.
She's just
Yeah.
like, can you tell me all the secrets of where this lion is? He's like, oh no, can you make me Turkish delight? It's just like, that is such a weird ransom price.
You were so stupid.
I'm going to have one more.
I like the taste of it. The feeling's just weird, though.
Well, because like all the powdered sugar is dissolving, and then the candy is kind of liquefying as you're eating it. So it does form a little bit of just like a gel in your mouth.
The choice of prickly pear was interesting.
It's a good flavor. I'm not opposed to the prickly pearness of it, but the powdered sugar, I think if there was less powdered sugar on there, it'd be good, but I'm going to go with okay.
I'm saying good.
So you're
But-
saying good?
I do
I'm
need
going
my
to go
water
with
to feel okay.
okay.
I'm
Like,
saying okay too.
crunchy bites with tomato, olive, and oregano. One food all of Greece can agree on. Greek yogurt, but that's not this. Crunchy bread.
Oh, so
Peximadia.
Italian type for sure.
Locals' beloved twice-baked bread was originally made for ancient sailors, soldiers, and shepherds due to its resistance to spoiling. But it soon evolved from practical snack to countrywide craving. By 400 BCE, more than 72 unique types have been created. Today, the tradition is stronger than ever. It's dipped in soups, crumbled onto Greek salads, and topped with... Do they just call them salads? Why would it be a Greek salad in Greece?
I would say if you're in Greek.
Yeah. And topped with veggies and herbs to make bruschetta, or made into finger-licking bruschetta-inspired snack like this. You dare mock the son of a shepherd?
The bruschetta from Italy was
Yes!
one of the greatest
Yes!
yums
That!
we ever got. This is pretty much up there with those. Did you ever get to try those when we got them?
Mm-mm.
If they have them on the site, I will have to buy some
I'm
for you
taking
to
the
try.
whole dang bag.
Because we had other ones that were like tomato. The first one we ever tried though was like a giant crouton of garlic bread.
Just back these up
And this goes up
like
there
a
with
dump
those.
truck and dump them into my mouth. You're not getting this back. No. Go away
I
from
need
me.
it.
They are very delicious.
They're so crunchy.
I mean, it probably didn't look like it.
I
'cause
don't
rolled
normally
out.
say this during the process of going through the box. This might be the best.
I just got like an extra burned one. It was real crispy.
This already trumps the chip at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying that because those are the
for
most
sure.
similar things so far. Everything
Yeah.
else has been a sweet.
No, this is dynamite. Dynamite!
I kind of
Oh,
forgot we
I
were doing a
want some
video
more.
for a second.
Yeah.
Some more.
We just eat this for the next like 5
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah. Alright, no, put it down.
We have to stop.
I have to stop. The grape must cookie ring.
Get in there.
Like must, like we must have it, or it's like musty, like a grape.
oh
Back
my
it up just a
god.
little bit. There you go.
Yay.
Greek pressed grapes in a soft ring cookie. Folks don't often use the word musty. Oh, hey, musty. To describe good things, but we're confident we found the exception.
It looks so cute.
It's like a donut.
These soft,
It smells like gingerbread.
Donut.
cinnamony cookies
Ooh.
are made with grape must, a thick mixture created from the freshly pressed juice, skin, seeds, and stems of the grape, usually prepared as the first step of winemaking. Fortunately, not all must is wine-bound. Some of it must be used to make this traditional Mephistopheles cookie an absolute must for any visit to Greece.
It's like a fig Newton without the filling.
That's exactly what it is. So good he dropped it.
I couldn't believe it, but I must.
He's about to start crying. He must.
I'm saying delicious. I really liked it. I very much enjoyed it.
I didn't really like it, but it is good, so I'll give it good.
I'm going no.
No.
Straight up.
I don't like grape flavored things. My wife can attest to that.
You just hate grape?
I'll eat a grape. I'll eat a
Like
bag of
grape
grapes
flavored things?
all dang day. But
So grape
grape
flavor.
flavored things, no, same thing with banana.
You like banana, but not
I'll
flavored.
eat a banana all day, but with the exception of banana pudding, I don't really want a
A
banana
lot of
flavored
this stuff
thing.
is dry or powdery.
Yeah. What's up, Greeks? Why is all your food so dry?
Do y'all just hold enough moisture you can handle it all the time?
It's all the oil that they're always eating. The Honey Sesame Bar. Sweet sesame simplicity. Sunny day, singing the clouds away, on my way to where the air is free. Can you tell me how to get how to get to Honey Sesame Bar. Can you guess where this sesame candy bar is from? No,
Street.
you can't. You can't guess Greece. But here's a hint. The real answer is almost as obvious. It's the island of Candy, which is very similar to the Isle of Man or Whore Island. While that might sound like an amusement park, it's actually another name for the island of Crete, or Crete. When the island was occupied by the Republic of Venice from 1205 to 1212, it was renamed to the Kingdom of Candia. Candalia. While nowadays, not a word, I said that last time, stop putting it in the booklet. They're back to being called Crete. This sesame candy bar had us thinking they should reconsider.
Are people from Crete called Cretans?
Cretians.
It's a bit hard.
Cretonians. Like Superman.
It's very sesame.
Oh my god, it's gonna break my teeth.
I don't like it.
I'm gonna say no.
I hated it.
It's too hard.
This thing sucks. I'll say it so you don't have to. Hard no. Too hard.
Considering how far we've
I had
gotten,
to bite down on this thing with my molar.
might have just found the worst.
Yeah.
Just because it's a tough experience to even take a bite out of that.
You know who
I didn't wanna
eats
spit it out because I
sesame
just-
seeds? Cicadas. You're not a cicada. You're a human being.
Put my sesame seeds on a bun
Yep.
or on some fried chicken.
Get this away from me.
This was too hard.
I
And
never
the
want
flavor
to see
wasn't-
that again in my
The
life.
flavor wasn't worth it.
Nope.
I feel like if this was broken down into small pieces, it could have worked.
If that's from the
Or it was
island
like-
of Candy, I don't want to go.
Or if it was like a granola mix of sorts, like a
Yeah.
trail mix sort of deal, and this was broken up into like bite-sized pieces, this might pass. But on its own,
No.
that's a no.
No.
0 out of 10. Would never cicada again. Peanut and hazelnut. That's a good flavor combo right there. Corn puffs. You lost me at corn puff. Ancient Greece's miracle cure.
Ooh.
These nutty puff
Always
snacks
say keeping a cool, dry
have
place.
healing powers like phoenix tears. At least they do according to the famous Greek physician and author Dioscorides. There we go. For a
I
nasty
am so
cough,
disappointed.
he'd
Yeah.
prescribe a mixture of hazelnut and
Okay.
honey. For colds,
I'm gonna
cooked
eat one.
hazelnut and pepper. He even created a cure for baldness by smearing a paste of charred hazelnut and animal fat on receding hairlines across Greece. Hook me up. These puffs may not do anything for your luscious locks, thanks for nothing, Yums box. But with an addictive crunch, they're our go-to remedy for a rumbly tummy. Are these boxes for children?
Possibly conceived as a family activity.
I don't even want to finish
Each
this.
different-
I know cheese puffs are corn puffs, but it just makes them all taste like cheese puffs to me because that's what I associate it with. It's like you rubbed off the cheese and you passed it across some nut salt and then you put it in a bag.
This is like if you took Reese's Puff cereal and made it cheese flavored.
You made it suck.
It already sucked! These were not good!
Each one I had
I was
tasted
so
different.
disappointed when I bit it because once it actually entered my mouth, I smelled it. I was like, you know, it doesn't smell too bad. Then I actually ate the thing. I thought I ate a packing peanut that was seasoned.
We are on such like a seesaw of flavors here. We are experiencing the highest of highs
And
and
the
lowest
the,
of
the
lows.
dizzyingest of lows.
That is objectively
and no creamy
bad.
middles.
I could see I could see a bird liking the last thing,
Yeah.
but this was just weird. It had no redeeming quality. Other than that, I just like the feeling of corn puffs.
Yeah.
It's got a
the
good
most disappointing
crunch.
one to eat.
Yeah,
It has a
but
good crunch, yeah.
I can't stand this. I never want to see it again.
Should have just cheesed it up.
We have the halva cream cookies. Crumbly cookies filled with tahini. If any Greek sweet could be titled iconic, it's halva. Though the crumbly confection originated in the Middle East, every nearby country now has their own version. In Greece, halva is prepared with tahini, a paste made by grinding up toasted sesame. Because I'm a cicada. It's most popularly eaten as a fasting food by members of the Greek Orthodox Church, who made up a whopping 90% of the population. While you don't have to be a fasting to enjoy these halva cookies, we can guarantee they'll be gone fast. That's funny. Do you get the wordplay humor there?
That's so hilarious. I forgot to listen.
Like I'm just talking to a wall over here.
Now you know how Austin feels.
God, I miss Austin so much. And Jacob too.
I don't want to finish this.
You think it's that bad?
I did not like it.
What didn't you like about it? Describe it to me.
I didn't like the taste.
Go on.
I didn't like the taste. It reminded me of the bar.
Because the sesame. Tahini.
I'll finish it.
I don't want to. because it's so dry.
The
The texture of it, the taste is fine. The texture is not for me, so bad.
That-
All right, we got sour cherry soda. Try traditional Greek
I
vicinada.
have no idea how perspective works. I keep moving the wrong.
Try your best. It's not hard. It's not summer in Greece without a tall glass of vicinada, and by that we mean sour cherry juice.
You wanna use that?
Yeah, we can just use this. I'm excited for this. I hope it doesn't suck. This sweet and sour drink is popular among both adults and kids alike and is made with fresh cherries, sugar, lemon, limes, more sugar, water, vanilla extract, lemons, oranges, and it's basically lemonade, but with the sweetness and striking color of cherries. It's a popular summer treat that you could pour over ice cream or add to fruit salads.
Yummy, yummy.
Yummy, yummy.
It's a
What was the cheers? Yamas.
yamas.
Close to yummy, yummy.
Ding. It's easy to see why locals enjoy it all summer long. Excellent scent.
It's very lightly.
Not very
carbonated.
many legs on it.
That reminds me of the cocktail things,
What cocktail things?
like the grape cocktails that are pretending to be wine.
Yeah, because of the sourness in there.
I usually don't like cherry drinks. I like this though.
I really like this.
It's
This
very-
is bringing me back
it's
from
very
some previous
pleasant.
disappointing ones.
I don't like it.
Really.
Yep.
Because of the sourness. This is not sweet.
No, I just didn't like it.
It
I
kinda
feel like it was
did.
really, really watered down. It tasted like watered down juice to me.
What's wrong with your taste buds?
Mm.
That felt very
Oh,
flavorful.
yeah. I'm getting like the opposite.
Yeah.
It could almost be diluted more.
Can you smell?
Mm-hmm.
This is a COVID test.
We had the same reaction to some of the other treats. So
I refuse to believe you now, though. Like, I'm thinking you were lying to us
No.
then to pretend you were okay.
no, I just.
This
didn't
reminded
like
me
this one.
of like a real lemonade where it is sour
Mm.
and only a little bit sweet. And I
Yeah.
love a good tart cold drink. So
Yeah, I really like
I like
that.
this a lot. Like it reminded me of like cranberry juice, but with cherries
I
instead.
think that's pushed its way up to one of my more higher tiered drinks now that we've gotten.
Well, I've only had two, and I really liked the jasmine tea, but this was
I did not like
super
the
good
tea,
too.
so this was. I'm more satisfied with the drink this time around.
Sweet quince. All quinces are sweet.
to me?
I love a good quinceañera. In syrup, sweet and floral Greek fruit. When we discovered a way to bring Greece's native quince fruit from the Mediterranean to you, you wouldn't believe
I've
how
never been-
excited we
What is
were.
All the way.
It's similar to an
Oh.
apple in appearance, but its flavor is more tart,
Oh.
with a hint of vanilla
smells really
and a touch of floral. What we find most interesting is that it's too tough and sour to be eaten raw.
Why don't we like drip it on?
Which is why it's most often cooked with pork, baked
want a
into a
chunk.
pie, or preserved in a syrup like this. We recommend spreading this delectable syrup on toast or just eating it with a spoon.
Aaron has put. It's dripping! How did it do this?
Lick it up off your own pants.
I will, but it's soaking in.
Go ahead, you got it. Get down in there.
It got too low. I don't have to bend like that.
Get down in there.
It tastes really good. I don't know how he did it.
I
but-
thought of doing like the Coke nail into it.
But there's like fruit bits.
Yeah, there's
in here,
bits in
and I
there.
want the bit.
Yeah, that's what I was wanting to
then
do.
We all just dip our fingers in there. We're all family.
Yep, I'm going for it. I washed my hands before this. Ah, now it's on me.
I said I washed my hands before this.
You
I'm,
want the
I'm,
fruit
I'm
taste
getting
good.
my chunk. I would definitely put this on like
Yeah, this is really good.
some
Yeah,
toast,
pass them over.
pastry even.
I'm kind of sad it's such a small little container.
I'm trying to think of how to describe it for someone that's obviously never had that, considering this is my first
mean,
time
like-
having it.
The description was right. It's similar to like an apple jam. Mm-hmm. I didn't like it. I didn't dislike it. I'm going with okay.
I feel
Okay.
stickier than how I started. I liked it.
Okay, good.
It's a little bit of a downer to go out on. I wish we had ended on the cherry
I'm-
soda.
Confused we didn't end on the soda. I really thought we would have. That's normally how you've ended because it makes sense to finish off with the drink, right? Wash down everything that you just had.
Yeah,
Weird thing to come off of and end on.
Yep.
But
bit of a fart in a jar.
I liked it. Probably gonna put that with some toast though.
Yeah, I'm curious if it would be better if I had like
Not
some
just
other flavor
straight-
and
Not
texture
just
to
your
go
fingers.
with it. Hey, my fingers taste great.
Yeah, the seasoning
Have
that
a
you've been
little
gathering
taste.
all day.
I
How
got
did-
nothing but powdered
how did
sugar
you
on
get
my
like this?
fingers from all of the other things.
Weirdest is
Let's
worst.
put it to a vote!
Worst.
All right, gather around, children. The weirdest.
The weirdest one was the sesame thing.
I would say that one was
The
the
bar.
worst, though.
You're right that was the worst. So the weirdest thing.
I would say number 8 is the weirdest because we all we liked it. You didn't like it
Well,
at
it was
all,
like
but
he
we
did.
liked it. But
It was
a
weird, yeah.
Weird,
It was tough and very dry.
yeah.
I'm gonna say I'll agree with that.
I
The
guess we'll
weirdest
take
one was
8.
number
Yeah.
8. The soft shortbread almond
So short, yeah, that thing.
karabi.
Korabidi.
Yep.
Worst though, I think we are
The
getting
sesame
12.
bar.
The sesame bar.
definitely.
Like
Yeah.
what even was that? That's like animal food.
I would say almost worst was 13 though. Like the two worst things were next to each other.
Yeah.
Is what I'd
it
say.
was just bop bop.
But definitely the bar over the puff. Favorite though.
The bruschetta chip.
I think I am sticking with that bruschetta, number 10.
Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm.
Bruschetta's just good.
Bruschetta. That was
Bruschetta.
easy to rank those this time.
Yeah.
There were some clear winners and clear losers.
Oh,
Everything
yeah.
was very stand out in its
Uh-huh.
own
Yeah,
way.
hardly any middles on that one. It was just yes or no.
I think the only ones that left not much of an effect on me were the cookie, the orange
Yeah.
chocolate. I feel like the baklava kind of, just because like it was a struggle to eat it by the time
but
I got
that
to
might
eat
have been
it.
a presentation thing.
It was like the experience like throughout my flavor. But yeah.
And then the pomegranate jelly.
I'm your Shyboy 616, and if you didn't notice, this is on a whole new channel. If you're somehow just now finding it, there you go. I got 3 of these now.
We took the
4.
old channel and we pushed it over there.
I literally moved all the videos over. Yeah.
So go back, check them all out, watch them all again, and
Exactly.
then find us next month for next month's box.
Remember, you're on Shyboy 616 Eats. There's Shyboy 616 and Shyboy 616 Plays.
Shyboy 606 Eatz gonna need some more treats. We gotta decide if they need or need to eat. See you again soon. Next time, bring a spoon, put in the work, and then get dessert. Go ahead, come on over. We'll go and get some boba. Some that's fried, some that's green, some that's chilled. Dang, I think some spilled. Alright, waiter, pass the bill. It's